Annyeonghaseo, hello to Professor David and all of the audience or viewers. I am Fardy. I am one of the students in current contemporary class, Hanyang University 2023. On this video, I will be explaining my video entitled Confucianism, how it drives the liberalized and modernized Korea in harmony. So, why I choose this topic or how this topic is aligned and correlated with my some of the 11 material that I went through in class. Without further ado, let's just get started. First thing first, let's just pretend or not pretend because it really is 2023 when our heard the word of Korea, our senses might be directly perceive advanced or modernized attitude, whether it might be the most advanced smartphone, the newest Oppa K drama, or the most technological car. But our memory also recall to this side of Korea, where the family member bows each other or even has the rule before enjoying their music or food, or when the Korean traditional house is still preserved among the huge and modernized skyscraper. Then the question is how these two, left and right, black and white, still sticks together in Korea in harmony. Having my contemporary Korean studies, I figured out that this Korean ideology, which is Confucianism, drives it all. It is rooted from the idea of harmony and equality between community. Under the Confucianism ideology in Korea, all the Hangul or the Korean people are the same descendant of the one mixture created between a god and bear, and then resulted a lord named Tangun. The Uri drive a lot of aspect on how Koreans maintain their communal living and sees all of them are being the same descendant of one ancestor of the Lord Tangan itself. This concept, however, is related to ethnicity, not legality. As long as you are Korean, no matter where you are go to moon, you are go to planet Mars, you are going to another universe. When you are Korean, you will have the collective of this joy and sorrow, the happy and sad will sense the one spirit, will feel the empathy in a same family. In this liberalized Korea, where the own property is recognized, at least in practice, people still recognize and other, even their very confidential property, such as their wife or husband, as their uriane, as my our wife or our husband. So it is all related. Your family, your country belong the same Hangul spirit of the spirit and gesture of the Dangan Lord itself. Yeah, that is about the Uri. Then we shall jump to the next section. Second, it's about the man, the woman, or unidentified one, the gender. It is not a discrimination. It is, however, instead is a differentiation. Well, the liberalized and abolition word propagandizing or the undiscrimination or undifferentiation of the gender, this modern Korea oppositely and interestingly see this as a noun and even more proving that woman and man are created different and will be remain different. Men doing what their job, while woman being used to be said as the chip saram of or the household really, biologically, physically, psychologically, naturally is born different. It is in this Confucianism, it really is just the man being black and the woman being white on this circle. The black and white is really created different. And if woman and man are merged, it even blends into uncertainty, into inharmonicity, into unclear condition, and no nonty or no harmony is produced. It is as interesting to see how the firm value of Confucianism stand. I hereby do not provoke or ask to be stand or to reject this ideology, but however, it somehow does make sense when it comes to the gender differentiation. But because at least until recently, this day, a man met a man or a woman met a woman might be acting there is no observed things is happening, but how they come to when they are going to make a new blood child generation, it is still a missing link that even cannot be answered in this modernized, in this advanced, in this very technological world. Notwithstanding that, I also realized that Korea now is running under the queer blindless. It is somehow has become in the middle idea. It is rather in the this gray area when it is not illegal to conduct an LGBTQ marriage, not illegal to be a LGBTQ person or having a LGBTQ pair or couple. Even in Korea itself, It is a fact that LGBTQ bars are many, even it is has a higher number compared to New York, for instance. But the problem comes to the social and cultural, such as the family relation, where you might be swept away, social ostracism, where you might be separated away, and a labor exclusion, where you might be differentiated or you might not be get that incentive, for instance. In terms of feminism, I also see that there is a movement in feminism that is done in Korea. Korea has been passing the first wave of feminism, which create the equal job opportunity, and recently is striving for the second wave, making the equality, the protection, the safety, the security of the female compared to the man. Considering and sticking back to the Confucianism in Korea, I think that agreed on how different background of physical, biological, physiological, natural, or anything between Namja and Yoja. It is driven as a noun, so it implies that man and woman. Yeah, I have to say plenty of time. I'm not saying this as propaganda, just saying it in academically purpose, is aimed differently from an and it can be rooted back to the Confucianism. I thought that even the Tangan is a harmony created between a god and a bear that is meant to fulfill each other. If we really think it to the feminism ideology here, from the sixth theory or the sixth thought of the feminism ideology, I think Korea still stick on the standpoint feminism here. It is not as liberal as the liberal feminism or the post-structural feminism, or not too agile, just as the radical or Marxism feminism. It's just, yeah, how the Korea used to be to do. They have their own and distinctive ideology, but it is just creating a harmony. The concept of the conservative gender here in Korea also has led how the Korea managed to present their appearance. As we recall the matter that I have mentioned before, the difference between man and woman, while it was used to be deemed that the woman should dress attractively to lure men, to respect men, it just drives her yota nowadays sees that appearance is a sign of respect and the diligence towards a man. It might be a patriarchal system, but yeah, it is. It the fact is. It might be opposite to liberal Western with their ideology of don't judge a book by their cover or my appearance is my appearance, yours is yours. But I have stated I assert this fact academically, not provocatively. It is nowadays, however, somewhat has rooted how successful the K-pop or K-beauty is. The harmony between gender, rooted by the Confucianism, also manifestly connected to what goes inside your body. Yeah, it is the food or your umsik. The adorable philosophy of Confucianism, which is in Korean yak sik tong won, sorry if my pronunciation is that bad, means how food is your medicine. So the food is not just aimed to make you feel full, but instead it is merely how to make you healthy. Because in healthy body, healthy minds can arise, and in healthy minds, the healthy body can energize people to interrelate how they behave and how to interact between one another, and it is intertwined, and it is just created such of this harmony. Back to the Confucianism ideology, it's about the harmony. Food philosophy here in Korea is somehow derived from the merger of so many opposite elements: the fire, the wood, the water, the metal, and the earth. Those five elements is rooted also from the five elements of yin and yang in Confucianism. Therefore, healthiness is the key, and alongside the respect or the hue and the balance or yin and yang. What for me seems unbelievable is this long time ago is thought even before 300 before century, and this is aligned with the Western being proud of their mensana incorpore sano. It just reveals how the advanced Confucianism ideology is, even dated for a long time before. It just seems so marvelous. So, to summarize some of the keynotes, current Confucianism is the harmony aligner of the compressed modernity and the recent society. Current Confucianism still has the dominant power here, yet it might be degrading due to such of the invisible stranger that influence and can be the driver that have a risky to alter the original value of the Korean Confucianism itself. So that is all from me. Thank you for your attention. I sincerely, deeply apologize for this imperfection or any wrong information that might be gathered through this presentation. So that's all from me. Thank you for your attention and see you next time.